I have a question for you. What would you have wished for if a magic genie showed up and you had one wish?
Well, I have thought so much about this that it is it is deeply distressing. So asking for money is a fool's errand. It's just too limited. So I think the only real answer, and in fact, dear listeners, if anybody has a better answer to this, I want you to DM me. So you can hit me up at Tom Bilyeu. Instagram is the best place. I want to hear your answer. But my answer goes like this: through simple thoughts, to be able to completely control matter. So to be able to turn one thing into anything else. So you have a cancerous cell? No, you don't. You have a nice healthy cell. You're dying? No, you're not. You're going to live forever. Oh, that rock is now gold. Like whatever. And then you really could live forever, which was my attempt at trying to figure out how to do that. And then of course to have essentially the powers of the genie, which is without being trapped in the lamp. So that was always the goal.
That's really interesting. I think I, in a different way, have a very similar view on what I would probably wish for, but it is very different because mine is I think the ability to, I have this theory that humans, we're able to absorb so much information, but if we're able to recall the right information at the right time, I think that would be incredibly valuable. And I think if we were able to recall the right information at the right time, you would be unstoppable as far as growth and say, okay, well, I know that in this book it says that if he did this, then this is what will happen. You can now take that information and use it, and you can use that to essentially rework science, rework this. I said, oh, I've read this book, and in this book this happened, and this is why this didn't work, so we have to try this way and this way and this way. I think it's a different way, but a really more grounded way of saying the same thing.
I dig that. Super memory is pretty dope. Do you know who Kim Peek is?
No, who's Kim Peek?
So Kim Peek was the savant that Rain Man was based on. He could read 2 books at the same time and memorize both in a single pass. He would read one with one eye and one with the other. It's pretty crazy. You can look him up.
Wow, yeah. That's crazy.
It's bananas. He would memorize almanacs and memorize atlases. Just insane.
That's crazy. But I mean, the ability to memorize is one thing, but the ability to put it into practical use is another.
Yeah, and that's where being a savant is not so useful.
Yeah,
so.
But that's something really amazing.